if you don't craft it yourself. Hi guys, Iceploxd here, back with another Team Fortress 2 video. Now, today I'm going to talk about where the classic is from, and just doing some gameplay and seeing how good is the classic. So, the classic is a primary weapon for a sniper that is based off the original sniper rifle from the Team Fortress Classic game, hence the name Classic. And that is a term based on the HNK G36, but fitted with a longer barrel and a laser light. Now, not unlike other sniper rifles, the Classic does not automatically charge shots while the player is scoped in. Instead, charging shots is done manually by holding down the fire key, followed by releasing it to fire the shot. As a result, charged shots and unscoping are completely independent, from each other. Charging a shot applies the same movement speed and reduction and effects as any other rifle that is scoped and charging. Being scoped without charging does not reduce speed. In addition to its separation of charge and zoom, the Classic deals 10% less damage on body shots and does not force the player to unscope when fired. It is also capable of headshots without having to be scoped. That is the unique thing about this weapon. You do not need to be scoped in to get a headshot. It's already been out. It's not necessarily a huge game changer, but being able to have that field of view, having that vision, it is way harder to get backstab advice by. Using the Classic gives you that advantage of the field of view boost than other snipers don't have when they're scoped in. Now, if the fire key is released while in midair, the weapon does not fire and the shot is simply cancelled. The player can jump and release the key or switch to another weapon in order to intentionally cancel a shot. Now let's read more into its stats. Its base damage is 100%, meaning it's the norm, and then the 0% is just 45 through 50 damage. Body shot 38 through 52 and 0% charged, and then on 100% it's 115 to 155 damage. Critical 0%, 135 through 150, and then 405 through 450. And a mini crit is 52 through 70 and 155 through 210. Now, if you get the fully charged body shot on a scout, he will be dead, because a scout doesn't have that much HP. You'll be able to one-shot him unless he's being overhealed. And obviously, any fully charged critical shot will kill every single class. If, and I say if, it's a headshot. So you gotta make sure you get that headshot. If you don't, then... But if you do, dude, it's like somewhat easy to get the headshot because there's a laser pointer as shown on the gun and said in the description of the gun. And having that pointer makes it way easier to point at a person's head and get the headshot. So, yeah, and another weapon similar to this is the original. Now the original was based off of the Quake game. And if you guys do not know, Quake is what basically started TF2. There is a mod in Quake which is basically TF2 today. So Valve bought the rights and they changed it into all free will, and third time saying it, that's TF2 today, based off of Quake. So they put in the original into the game, which is a primary for soldier, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the Classic. So I'm gonna be doing some gameplay footage here and really see if it is a good advantage for a sniper rifle. So as you see here, you don't have to scope in to charge, and you can just aim for the head, and it is a 10% damage reduction on body shot, which isn't too big of a difference if it's fully charged, but it can make some other differences if you're just like boom, quick scope. So gotta test out the classic smash stick, and we got that dude with the buddy shot. Did not mean to. I accidentally clicked, so good thing or bad thing, you decide. Anyways, you can see why I think it's a great thing to counter spies now. If they go behind you, you still won't be able to see it, but still, it is a great thing to have to counter spies because you can just kind of check easily and move your mouse pretty sweet. So yeah, that was great. Oh, and he's there. that was pretty good gameplay right there. Getting a headshot, which I already told you the damage output, it's like 405 through 450, like I said, would kill any class. So if I can land a fully charged headshot on anyone, they will be dead, which is a good thing about this weapon. So there's a lot of competitive advantages to it. I just stick to the normal sniper rifle default, because I think overall it's the best for doing stuff you need to do. Okay, that's what I feel, and it does get the job done when I actually have aim. And this could help you if you don't have aim, because this is basically not a, like, it says, like, Valve was thinking in their head, oh, this will promote body shotting, so we'll make a 10% damage reducement on it. So if you're not necessarily great at aiming, I would practice with the classic, because you don't need to scope in. You can just be unscoped and try and get a kill here. So see, it's easier because there's a gigantic dot and you have a huge field of view, and that just defeated my point there, because the spy just walked up and backstabbed me. I think that was me being ignorant. Yeah, ignorant. There we go. Don't know why I have troubles pronouncing words sometimes. That's weird, but whatever. Anyways, the classic is a classic derived from the original Team Fortress Classic game, and it is a decent weapon for countering spies and spies because of the huge field of view it has, and it's great to land a headshot with if I didn't miss that standing still and I got wombo comboed. Anyways guys, I'm Iceploxd. Stay fresh, my Freshies, peace. Bye.